Hello, Ace Diamond 1013 here. Doing the July, July Loot Crate. It's the 21st. It came a lot quicker this time. I don't know if you remember last month. I think they ship on the 19th. I didn't get mine till like the 27th. But this month, when they sent me the shipping information on the 19th, I didn't even open it. Didn't even bother putting it into the UPS site, because the past couple months the UPS site, it'll like say it's in California and then next thing I know it's in Massachusetts with no middle point, no anything like that. So this month I decided I wasn't going to tease myself. When the shipping information came out, I just left the email there, no big deal, and I just waited. And I came home today, or on my way home today, I got a text from my fiance saying my Loot Crate was here. So when they say the watch pot never boils, I guess it's true, because I didn't watch this pot and it came real quick. The reason I was so excited about this month is because it's villains. I think I mentioned last month that they're getting a little more spoilery, yeah. Telling you a little more information. Even before the month was ended last month, we knew that it was villains. We knew that it was going to be another T-shirt. And I do believe even before the end of the month, they told us that they had a comic, issue number 1, with a special Loot Crate variant cover. And didn't tell us what the comic was going to be. We just knew that we did know it was going to be a Marvel comic. But even that's more information they usually give us. Usually it's a T-shirt or no T-shirt, and the theme. That's it. But this time we knew the comic. We knew, as a matter of fact, I think by the middle of the month they had even told us what the comic was, which kind of surprised me. But I guess a lot of their exclusives are like really timely for what's pop at that time, and you'll see what I mean when I open the crate, because the comic issue, is very timely because it's based on something that's coming out very soon. So without further ado, let's see what is in July 2014's Villains Crate. First thing I want to point out is, knowing there was a comic in here, I knew they had to make it bigger, because I was hoping that they weren't going to be like some stupid non-comic person who tries to cram a comic into the normal size boxes, and they didn't. It's a skinny box, but it's comic size. As a matter of fact, it's so close to comic size that I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the comic was laying right on the bottom, with the full intention of keeping it nice and flat with everything else on top, which is really cool. Another point for Loot Crate, in my opinion, and I'm really happy about that. So, let's see what we got here. Open the box, and right off, you see a few little changes already. First thing I noticed is they decided to write on their Loot Crate. And I believe that the whole point is that the bad guys, the villains, got their hands on the Loot Crate. Usually it says, tips for the perfect unboxing. And now it says, tips for the perfect crime. Usually right here it says, share. And it tells like all different ways to share. Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. But someone X'd it out and said, with no one. We got Harley Quinn over here and Mr. J, and it says, say cheese, because there's usually a camera here basically saying, document the unboxing. Here's a heart over here, but it's broken. They put a little broken thing, and there's a bomb here. Enjoy or else. Ha 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 ha. And then we've got a Jack in the Box over here that says Boing, and ha ha ha, and a skull. And that's just here. Who knows what else they put on the bottom. So that's awesome. Now, usually the button's on the bottom, but like I said, I think the comic's going to end up being on the bottom. So here's the button. We've got Loot Crate, July 2014 Villains. Now I see Darth Vader, Harley Quinn, a little bit of Loki, and I was never quite I'm not a Deadpool fan, but I always assumed he was a anti-hero, not actually a villain. But I guess I could be wrong. If you know different, or you know when he's been a villain or whatever, let me know in the comments, and that'd be cool. But apparently in this crate they're calling him a villain. So a couple promises they had with this crate is we've got our third T-shirt in a row, I believe, which is amazing. The comic is something brand new that they've never done before. They promised that there are 3 exclusive items in here, with the comic, I think, being one of them, probably the T-shirt being another. They valued this crate at $46 or $43 plus or something like that, and it's the same price for us. $13 plus the $3 shipping and handling, or $4 shipping and handling, or whatever. So it's awesome. They're obviously getting lucky with the stuff they're getting, or they're just giving us more bang for the buck. So let's see what we have here. Looks like we have a scroll of some kind, maybe a banner of some kind. So let's pull this out. See on the bottom it says WB and DC, so it's obviously... Oh, wait a minute. I see a small writing over here. Harley Quinn. So it looks like it's going to have something to do with Harley Quinn. Let's see. So we unscroll it. That is awesome. That is... wow. Harley Quinn. And apparently that's not all, because it's unscrolls some more, but it's Harley Quinn in all her glory. Absolutely amazing. Kind of a gritty view of her. Her hair's not perfect. There's springy. It looks a little sweaty, like she's been fighting. And seeing this through the back of the poster, it looks like we have a really awesome Joker poster. And his head, the whole bats in the belfry thing, his head is breaking up into a bunch of small bats. He's seeing red. Haha, seeing red and red bats. And it's just a much grittier picture than I've seen of him in quite some time. So, super excited about that. That is really awesome. I'm gonna roll those up, try to get them back into the scroll. Into the plastic case, and see if I can find some frames for that, because that is just awesome. I definitely want to frame something like that. There we go. Those of you, I know I only have like one faithful, one, two, three, four, maybe 4 faithful viewers, only 2 commenters, and but you all know, everyone watching this one knows, for me it's all about the t-shirts, and it looks like they did not fail me again. I was thinking with all the bad guys they have out there that this was going to be some sort of, I figured maybe pictures of different bad guys and stuff, but again, they never fail to amaze me. We have a amalgamation, which I love. We have the Joker and Loki, arguably Marvel and DC's most notorious villains, at least definitely ever since the movies have made a much bigger deal of Loki, and they're mixed. It's the Joker primarily wearing Loki's long cloak kind of thing, lounging in the throne, which is a common pose for him, wearing his shoes, his armbands, his helmet. He's got Loki's cane, but at the top of the cane is a skull and Joker, which goes with the Joker. Purple, which is a Joker color. Yellow, which is Loki's color. And it says Jokey. And a whole bunch of laughs. That is awesome. That is awesome. I love it. I know my girl will love it. She's a huge Loki fan. She's a Joker fan too, but she's a big Hiddleston fan. So I'm sure her comment will be, should have been more Loki doing Joker things instead of more Joker doing Loki things. So, but I love it. That is awesome. Um, ah, I said I didn't know much about this guy, but what is this headband? No. Socks. Marble Extreme socks. Deadpool. Deadpool socks. I probably won't be wearing those. I pretty much stick to my black socks and my shoes because I'm an old man, and that's what I tend to do to embarrass my kids. And long black socks and short shorts. Do what I can do, you know. But that's cool. I'll probably never open them and just hang them somewhere. I'm glad they're kind of put together in such a way that you can see who it is without me having to open them. So that's cool. Maybe I ought to do a little more looking into him. Like I said, I was pretty sure he was a anti-hero, like a Punisher, but those are pretty much considered good guys. Then we've got Bowser. I want you, and he's pointing. It's kind of like the whole Uncle Sam, I want you, you know, the military Uncle Sam kind of thing going on. It's a magnet. These magnets never make it to the fridge because I have a son, 5-year-old, just turned 5 a couple days ago. Happy birthday, Phelan. And he gets at all the magnets, so I like to keep my magnets safe so they're in a box. But that's very cool. It's a DVD. Yes, it's a DVD. It is, I believe, I have seen this at Walmart, but in a normal case. It's called Necessary Evils, Supervillains of DC Comics. If I'm correct, I think it's actually kind of a full-length kind of documentary about the villains of DC Comics. I saw this at Walmart. Normal price, $20, but I think it's down to the $5 bin now, but I just never really got around to picking it up. I always had something else I wanted to grab. So now I'm glad I didn't pick it up, because now I got a copy of my own. In the sleeve, it says here, experience the icons that forged fear. The Joker, Lex Luthor, Catwoman, Doomsday, Bane. What makes them so brilliantly watchable, so terribly wonderful, so extremely vital to our superheroes and their worlds? This new feature-length documentary explores these questions across 7 decades of DC Comics' hallowed rogues gallery of infamous evildoers. Prepare for diabolical delight. That is going to be awesome. I will definitely be checking that out. If anybody's already seen this, feel free to comment. Let me know what they thought of it. I'll probably check it out this weekend. And we got a keychain. It's a Darth Vader keychain. Some would say one of the earliest bad guys that are out there, and it's actually got the New Hope icon up here. The New Hope movie poster. So it goes all the way back. And there he is. Darth Vader, one of the big bad guys. And we've got the magazine. I'm glad, like I said last month, I'm happy that the paper is back. And we have Darth Vader and, oh, the pin. Yeah, of course. Darth Vader and Harley Quinn and Doomsday. Just a little bit of Loki. And open it up and you got a full thing. There's Loki and Bowser's on the bottom. And I don't remember his name. That's Mega Man, Dr. Roboto or something like that. If you know who I am, who it is, feel free to... Oh, there we go, Dr. Robotnik from Sonic the Hedgehog. Middle article, top 5 video game villains. Dr. Robotnik from Sonic the Hedgehog. Albert Wesker from Resident Evil, I'll agree there. Ganon from The Legend of Zelda. Bowser from Super Mario Brothers, and Kefka from Final Fantasy VI. I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan, at least not since it's the direction it's gone. I played the first few when you're kind of wandering around and fighting things, and so this is cool. A lot of things going on in here. Of course, your descriptions of your items, a game, match the phrase with the bad guy. A maze, and then your articles, your items here. And there we are. Loot Crate exclusive. Rocket Raccoon #1. So you know, next month, early next month, we got Guardians of the Galaxy finally hitting the big screen. So they gave Rocket Raccoon his own exclusive mini comic series. I don't think it's going to be a full-length comics and ongoing series, but it's #1 up here, Loot Crate exclusive. And sure enough, like all exclusives, let's see if I can get the glare out of the way here. There he is, holding the Loot Crate. Rocket Raccoon, the bipedal raccoon that reminds everybody who doesn't know anything about him as kind of a Han Solo-ish kind of thing. I know nothing about him, so that's how I view him. So we'll see if I'm right or wrong. I'm kind of beyond my age of trying to like save collector comics or whatever. I have a lot of comics, but I buy my comics to read. So this will be getting opened, and I will be reading this. But maybe I shouldn't open it. I don't know. I mean, maybe, it is a Loot Crate exclusive. Maybe for once the comic will actually be worth money. And bottom of the box. I've reached the bottom. Batman, grr, the Joker, laughing, best buds, arm around him. Actually using like the letters and the up, down, left, right thing. That's on most of the bottom of the. And there's ha 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 ha. And there we go. There is the Loot Crate of July 2014. Quick backwards preview, review, whatever. Rocket Raccoon #1, exclusive cover, variant cover. The book. Darth Vader keychain. Necessary Evil, super villains of DC Comics. Bowser, I Want You, magnet. Deadpool socks. The item that's always the price of the admission. The Jokey t-shirt. And the DC Harley Quinn and Joker posters. Just notice they're perforated in the middle, so they are two separate posters. And last but certainly not least, for the collection, the Loot Crate pen. So they have teased a little bit next month already. Haven't said whether or not there's a t-shirt or anything, but they did show that the theme for next month is Heroes, which I kind of guessed because they put out this monthly teaser trailer kind of thing, which is this month's was the coolest. Go on to YouTube, find it. I don't know what they call it. It's a Loot Crate teaser trailer. They may even have it on lootcrate.com, but it was really cool. It's got like a voiceover of someone kind of describing what villains mean. You know, it can't be a hero without a villain, this and that. It's got some really cool villains in it. And then at the end, there's this big confrontation between a couple superheroes and a couple bad guys. And then it goes black, and it says, "To be continued, next crate." So with this one being villains, I guess it's going to be heroes. And reading all the comments, I wasn't super genius in that assessment, because everybody else said, does that mean heroes are coming? So they sent me an email, and the email says, "Next crate, heroes." Now, they didn't say anything about t-shirts. They just said a few more surprises. But the big kind of hint, the one that kind of gave me a hint about the Rocket Raccoon comic book, is the heroes was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and the bandana said heroes. And so next month, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is coming out. Michael Bay's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is coming out. Hate me all you will. I'm looking forward to it. I'm super psyched to check it out. Rape my childhood all you want. Just give me some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So anyways, they're coming, and so I'm sure that there's going to be at least one really cool item with them in there. I'm hoping not a T-shirt. They're not my absolute favorite heroes, that's for sure. But who knows? Who knows where they're gonna go with it? It's unbelievable. Maybe they'll be really cool and take a good Marvel superhero and a good DC superhero and smash those guys together. Captain America and Batman. I guess that was done with Amalgam Comics, but you know, I'm sure they'll come up with something. I'm really looking forward to it. So, anyways, thank you for listening to the babble, and maybe this month I'll actually stick to what I always say and try to get my link for Loot Crate underneath. I actually have a couple people at work that are thinking about signing up. So if I can get my link down there, maybe they'll sign up using my link, save me a few bucks, they'll save a few bucks. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed the unboxing, and keep it evil. Have a good night.